Okay, don't mind me, guys. I'm just trying to get my live stream's link. There we go. Oh, shit. The volume's still up. Okay, so I have the link. Bada bing. Okay, so now comes the spreading of the virus. And I'll copy the whole message here because I'll put this in the video share on the other one. I gotta, I gotta get this album. Okie dokie. Hmm. Okay, one last place to drop this off, and that is DeviantArt. Alrighty, so let's get back to the actual open. So, card's looking pretty good. Gonna give it a little bit more time before we get started. Hello, Ronick. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, Sharp. Thanks for attending one of my streams. Thank you very much. Giving it just a few more minutes before we get the show on the road. Hope you don't mind custom commentary and muted entrance music, because the PlayStation 4 is a piece of garbage when it comes to not allowing people to use copyrighted content despite it being in the game. I don't know how these game companies work anymore. Alrighty. Say just a little over half a minute more and we're going to get the show on the road. 9 people and we haven't started yet. Woot! Override by Slipknot is currently playing. And I know you can't hear it. He'll get here, don't worry. Excuse me, everybody. Gotta get into character, don't you know? Mark, where the hell are you? Oh, fuck. God damn it. Sorry. Rent-a-car's a piece of shit, broke down, had to use a taxi. Dropped me off at the other side of the arena. Let's get this going. Took long enough. Hey! You guys bought tickets and you're actually sitting in the stands. You don't have to put the headset on and scream through a microphone like I do. It's Wednesday night. Do you know where your wrestling is? We hope it's with us here on XPWL Wednesday Night Whirlwind. Coming to you live tonight, we are in the province of Quebec, Montreal, Quebec, Canada to be exact. And tonight's going to be a star-studded card with quite a lot of wrestling action for you tonight. We can't wait to get started, so let's get that opening contest out here. Our first match tonight is going to be the Loudmouth Dallas Be Awesome taking on our equestrian's version of that beer-swilling, middle-finger-raising, hell-raising SOB. We're talking Stone Cold True Blue here in our opening contest tonight. Thank you, Godzilla. You're a good friend. Good friend. Oh. Good observation, Texan. There's only one difference between the two of them, and that's the hyena that's outside the ring on Dallas's side of the ring, which I'm kind of surprised at, to be honest with you. You figure after that incident that went down with the Lost Ones and Dallas practically handing his manager over to be interrogated, you'd figure these two wouldn't be on the same page. I'm actually kind of surprised the loading screen's taking a little bit longer than usual. I wonder why. There we go. I knew you weren't incompetent, Sony PlayStation 4. That's why I love you. Please don't ever break down. Here we go, down to ringside for our opening contest. And the familiar dark lights are filling the Bell Center here as we're awaiting the arrival of our resident redneck from Dallas, Texas. What the hell was that? Hyena has powers. The opening contest this evening is scheduled for one fall. Currently on his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas. He is XPWL's spokesperson for birth control and the biggest loudmouth in wrestling history. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dallas Be Awesome! And again, you heard us right. Dallas basically a loudmouth redneck with a horrible reputation. And he's getting in the ring tonight against somebody who's probably just as bad. Hi, Mini Swirl. Dallas taking his time, shooting his mouth off out here at the crowd. There's only one other person that pretty much shares that exact type of entrance, and he's on his way down right now. His opponent from the equestrian outback. He is one of the founding members of the EWP, the Equestrian Wrestling Predictions, and he's one of CAW's prominent stars. Ladies and gentlemen, Stone Cold True Blue. And Blue ready for action. I think this is the first bit of action that he's had since Sauble Beach Slam Fest, where he had and unfortunately came on the losing end of a triangle death match for the XPWL World Championship. Despite that, it doesn't seem to have deterred him much as he's getting in the ring here with somebody who's just as loud and just as dangerous as Blue is. And we've got an opening lockup, and Dallas shoving Blue back into the corner, getting his hand up in his face. Ref trying to break him up here. Dallas lets go. I'm actually kind of surprised there wasn't a cheap shot there. There's a boot. There's a couple of right hands. And Blue counters with one of his own. Takes him down with an STO. Oh, kick to the chest. And Dallas countering. Blue tried to get him on his feet. Dallas took himself underneath and just took him right over the shoulder there. Tried for a knee lift, didn't work. And Dallas and Blue are getting into a bit of a smash fest here. Not so much technical wrestling holds, more physical. A lot more physical. If it isn't melee striking, they're not going for submissions or technical holds. And Hyena up on the apron getting Blue's attention, and the two of them screaming at each other. Distracting him just long enough for Awesome to pick him up and drive him into the mat with a pile driver. Dallas grabs a hold. Well, he tried to grab a hold. Blue took his legs out from under him, and Dallas returns the favor with one of his own and putting the boots to the one from the Equestrian Outback. Of course, Stone Cold True Blue, a former XPWL World Champion, and Dallas Be Awesome, actually a former international champion. Whoa, what a power bomb there. Blue with a good power bomb, and oh, a modified stunner there. Or at least it looked like one, dropping to his knees. Dallas with a shoulder block. Trying to get back in this thing. Blue with an Irish whip, and Dallas gets flattened in the corner. Going for a pinfall here. Wait a minute, where the hell did that chair come from? Only a one count, a chair thrown into the ring by the looks of it by Hyena. And Dallas's manager trying to get a leg up here. I don't know why the hell. Was he trying to think that Blue will use it and get disqualified, or is he trying to get Dallas to get himself disqualified? That's not going to get him any closer to a title, Hyena. Dallas with a reverse DDT off the distraction again from the Hyena. Hard right hand, and another one. And Dallas not taking any chances with Blue here. Hard knee lift, or a knee drop rather. Blue is staggering here. He's having a bit of trouble. Shoves Dallas off, trying to go for a finisher here. Arm drag takeover. Grabs Dallas in the middle of the ring. Death Valley driver. And this is kind of a staple point of XPWL lately. Certain moves being used by all the wrestlers. Super powered. Double Death Valley driver by the Stone Cold True Blue. 1, 2. And Dallas kicks out at 2. Surprised the Hyena didn't try to get in the ring there and cause a distraction. Chair taken out of the equation by the referee. Fireman's carry by Dallas Be Awesome. Taking True Blue, who's been in control of this match, and putting him right back into the passenger seat and throwing Blue out onto the concrete floor. Referee going for a count here. Dallas with a double knee drop, and he dropped one knee into the concrete and the other one right into the steel chair. Those knee braces are probably on his legs for a reason. That was reckless. What a knee lift by Blue there. And Blue bounces off the steps. Dallas Be Awesome taking Blue to the limit here, dragging him around the ring. And takes him right into the announce table. The ref has counted up to 6 here, and neither one seemed to care. We're up at 7 here. Dallas finally throwing Blue back into the ring. Hyena interfering in this match, but not at crucial points. I'm actually a little surprised. Hyena's usually smarter than that. Tried to go for the stunner. It did not work. Dallas countered it. Gutbuster. Blue going to the top rope here. Dallas right back up on his feet. What's he going for here? Flying power slam. What a counter by Dallas Be Awesome. And he's going to go for another pile driver here. Blue dropped right on the top of his head. Going for a cover here. No finishers yet. 1, 2. Blue kicks out at 2. And Dallas is frustrated. He thought he had him there. And it looks like he's going to go for the stunner. Hard stunner. Maybe I just might do that sometime, Sharp. And we got a 3 count here. Blue defeated by Dallas Be Awesome here with the ace cutter, or the stunner, as everybody else knows it. There's the modified one I told you about earlier that Blue used. These two just went at each other like a couple of vicious dogs in the pound. Again, Blue with that double Death Valley driver. We honestly thought that it was over. Dallas just literally came back to life just before the 3 count. There's a shot of that pile driver as well. Here is your winner, Dallas. Whoa, what the hell? That's Big Tankintosh. What the hell is he doing out here? And Dallas trying to fight him off. Tankintosh, huge, massive, and dealing with both Hyena and Dallas Be Awesome. And oh my God, Hyena trying to break things up here, and Tankintosh went right after him. Tankintosh is brutalizing the Hyena and Dallas Be Awesome here. And what the hell's he doing with Hyena here? Took him right out to the floor. He is absolutely decimating him. Hyena trying to get the hell out of there. Dallas doesn't even know what's going on. He's going out after Tankintosh. And now whoa, Awesome trying to get Tankintosh back in the ring. And whoa. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, Awesome pile driver onto Tankintosh. And wow, Tankintosh actually, wow, Dallas actually managed to fend him off. At least for now. It's a good thing he had his manager out there or he would have been toast. Good God. Where the hell did he even come from? We thought we had him under heavy lock and key. There's not really all that much we could do. Our next match features our Cruiserweight champion, Antoine the Zebra, as he takes on Kitty-O member Ace Manners. Of course, Antoine will be accompanied by the lovely ladies Derpy Gunn and Rainbine Dash. And of course, Ace will be brought to the ring by his fellow band member and drummer, PJ Styles. Okay, I got word from the two guys that have told me about Tankintosh. Apparently the lock was broken off, but also we usually have Tankintosh under heavy sedatives until he's competing. So if he's actually competing, then we let him off of them generally. The factor that he got out there is actually horrifying. Because that means the dosage that we've currently got him up to is not working. And it's already pretty damn high as it is. Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is scheduled for one fall. Currently on his way to the ring, being accompanied by Rainbine Dash and Derpy Gunn from France, he is your current reigning XPWL Cruiserweight Champion, Antoine the Zib the Zebra! And of course, Antoine holding on to that championship with that impressive win at Sauble Beach Slam Fest over Nick Butcher, catching him with his roundhouse kick out of nowhere. Literally. Nobody even saw it coming. I don't even think Antoine knew what he was doing when he unleashed it. He wasn't looking at anything. He literally went into attack mode. And with that powerful roundhouse kick of his, managed to hold on to his championship. This should be interesting. Ace and PJ have been away from the tag team division for a while, but they haven't really been competing for titles lately either. Maybe a win here might actually get them closer to a championship. Their opponent, currently on his way to the ring, being accompanied to the ring by the man in red, PJ Styles, from Canada. He is one of many child rock band entertainers from over the years. This is from Kitty-O, Ace Manners. And by the looks of it, Ace and PJ decided not to wear the face paint and the familiar Kitty-O costumes. Ace looks like he's out here to try to get establish himself, try to get his name back on the board here. And Ace immediately with a hammerlock. He's got the Cruiserweight champion hooked. And oh, hammerlock into another hammerlock. And Ace holding on. Kind of a slow start here for the Cruiserweights. And Antoine holding on to the hammerlock and breaking it up. And oh, clothesline right into the corner. And Ace and Antoine here. Oh, power bomb right out of the corner there. And they are not a big fan of Ace Manners out here tonight from the sounds of it. I mean, you know, he's a fellow Canadian. I'm actually kind of surprised he's getting booed. Got a pinfall here, one, and Antoine wisely kicks out full strength. There's a hard boot to the stomach. Snap suplex, and Antoine now has Ace in control. No, Ace, nice backbreaker. Getting right up and kicking Antoine in the back, but I think he just made him mad. Hard drop kick, and Ace rolls out to the floor here. Antoine getting the crowd's approval. Big time back elbow. There's a leapfrog underneath off the crisscross of the ropes and a double chop. And Antoine's putting on a show tonight. Hard hammer to the back of the head, grabbing Ace by the hair and taking him to the turnbuckle. And here we go. You can hear the crowd in the background. Antoine riling him up by drilling Ace's head into the turnbuckle. Went for a stomp. Ace finally mounting a bit of offense here. Going for a body slam here. Ooh, sit out. Michinoku driver. Tried to go for a kick there. Antoine grabs him from behind in a front Russian leg sweep. Antoine signaling he's going to put him out. Roundhouse kick. And Ace is limp. I'm pretty sure Antoine just won this match. 1, 2. No, Ace managed to kick out. Amazing. Ace got caught with that roundhouse kick. Flush, and he's still not out cold. Picks up Antoine for a fireman's carry, and Antoine is countering. No way. Hard European uppercut. Snapmare and a kick to the back. And monkey flip. And Rainbine and Derpy Gun are loving what they're seeing here. Locking the chin lock here. And trying to get Ace back up, and there's a jawbreaker for a counter. And Ace with a Northern Light suplex. He probably should have held on to it. He could have gotten a decent count. Stomp on the back and a leg drop. Ace trying to get some momentum going. Hard clothesline here, trying to get himself going. Off the ropes, nice heel kick. Ace trying to get a bit of a head of steam here, going for a DDT, and he hits it. Drilled Antoine head first, going for the cover here. 1, 2, Antoine kicks out hard at 2. Ace trying to put him out here. Sit out Death Valley driver into a pin. 1, 2, and Antoine kicks out again, and he got right up. Ace puts him into the ropes. Irish whip. Tries to go for a clothesline. No luck there, and oh! Almost turned Antoine inside out with that clothesline. Get into a grapple here. No luck there. Hard clothesline by Antoine, who's trying to get back into this. Irish whip into the corner. Ace goes face first into the turnbuckle. And Antoine, nice monkey flip. Up onto the second, up to the top. Nice cross body, and he's holding it for cover. 1, 2, 3, and he gets the pinfall. Antoine with a nice cross body out of the corner. caught Ace by surprise and completely overturned the match. There's that roundhouse kick. Like I said, we thought he was out. Apparently he had more than enough gas left despite literally going limp. Very impressive. Here's another shot of that DDT. Antoine's head bouncing off the mat. And there's a shot of that sit-out Death Valley driver. 1, 2, and it wasn't enough. Now here's the finish. The monkey flip, jump to the second, up to the top, cross body. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner, Antoine the Zebra. Another win for the Cruiserweight champion. Title not on the line tonight, but I don't think that really matters. The champ's looking strong coming out of the pay-per-view. For those of you that got to watch, thank you all very much for tuning in for Sauble Beach Slam Fest. We were really appreciative of the people that viewed it, despite how long it is. And by the looks of it, somebody who was just involved, well, wasn't really involved, but was outside the ring during the last match, it seems she's grabbing a microphone. Wonder what Rainbine's got to say tonight. Oh, maybe Godzilla, I'm not sure. We're going to find out soon enough, Black Shadow. Here we go, down to ringside. And Rainbine up in the ring here. Let's see what she's got to say. What's on your mind, Cyber Pony? And it sounds like Rainbine is picking a fight. Apparently somebody is standing in her way. I'm not exactly sure who, other than the women's champion or maybe the shooting star champion, Stardust Glamour, who recently won that on our last broadcast. And yep, Rainbine's definitely looking for a fight here. All right, Rainbine, spill it on us. Who do you have a problem with backstage that you want to fight? Rainbine's calling out the undefeated woman that came from the Steam division and took the main roster by storm. Not exactly. They're all pre-made promos, Sharp, but it depends. You can choose personalities in this one, so the promos are slightly different. Nevertheless, here we go. Rainbine Dash calling out the undefeated Costa Rican rich girl. Brianni Del Rey came to us from the Steam division, where she went undefeated in singles matches. No one-on-one matches she has lost yet. And here she is in front of Rainbine, who just picked a fight with her. And again, you got to wonder what's on her mind now. So Rainbine's calling out Brianni, and Brianni's saying, no problem, let's go. Let's get into it. Well, Rainbine called her out here, and apparently she's provoking Brianni to say whatever she wants. She's undefeated. There's nothing really that Brianni has to say. She is literally, other than multi-person matches, she is bowled over the competition in singles matches. Rainbine is daring Brianni to make the first strike. These two are just having a bit of a jaw-jacking match with each other here in front of the crowd. I think it's going to boil down to who hits who first. Because if this keeps up, I guarantee you we're going to have a fight tonight. And Brianni is speaking truth there. While she can't really argue about her own looks, she has had the success to back up everything she's said so far. It's not like we can really take Brianni's accomplishments out of the equation here just because she looks pretty. And Rainbine again is provoking Brianni. She wants to start a fight here, and I think we're going to get one. And Brianni, whoa, slap to Rainbine's face. We got a fight here. And the crowd has gone completely silent because 2K fixed this problem. Oh, what a forearm shot. Rainbine and Brianni are getting into it before, oh my God, before anything could actually get signed up. Hair pull slam. And Rainbine getting clotheslined. Brianni is trying to go after her. The ref finally getting in the ring and actually getting these two separated. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with this. Speaking of which, not only that, but while we were having this interview out here, we had something else going on backstage between Cynical Flitter and the current Shooting Star champion, Stardust Glamour. Take in mind, this happened backstage. I'm going to give you play-by-play as if it was happening, but literally during this interview that Rainbine and Brianni were having out in the ring, Cynical Flitter and Stardust weren't even paying attention to it because they were brawling backstage. Here we go. This is what happened. These two ended up meeting up in the hallway, and Flitter started talking trash here. And, oh God, right off the bat, a sidewalk slam. Stardust not taking very kindly to Flitter insulting the quote-unquote new champ. And, oh, tried to lift her up over her head, and Flitter countered with a power bomb, or a sunset flip. Drops her down and feeding Stardust shots out here. Where the hell is security? Why don't we have somebody back here taking care of this? Flitter and Stardust, like I said, this was all during the promo that Brianni and Rainbine were having outside in the ring. And by the looks of it, these two, oh wow, into the locker room too. And of course there's weapons everywhere. Stardust grabbing Flitter by the hair and taking her towards those lockers, but she didn't really get her over there. Hard elbow shots and forearm back into the hallway. And Stardust right into that anvil case, face first. And Flitter grabbing her and, oh my God, a butterfly suplex onto concrete? Oh, and a kick to the back. If I remember correctly, on multiple occasions backstage, I've heard Flitter say something about going after Stardust because she believes the Shooting Star Championship tournament was actually rigged in the Battle Royal numbers were rigged in Stardust's favor. She has no proof to accompany that, but at the same time, Flitter is not challenging Stardust to a match. This is just a plain fight. It's not like Stardust did not know what Flitter was talking about either. And these two clearly are not finished with each other at all. Oh, God. A spine buster from Stardust, dropping Flitter right on her head. And if that's not bad enough, an implant buster on top of that. But it didn't end up happening, thank God. Flitter with a Hurricane Rana pulling herself out of it. And then hitting Stardust right here. Nailing her with a snap DDT and drilling her head first into the floor. We've got people looking at Stardust right now backstage. But again, like I said, Flitter said that this wasn't even business. This was personal, apparently. Then again, our next contest is not exactly personal either. It is strictly business, as the Dark Queen, who's being accompanied out by Mr. X, is going to take on Flock member Flint with the inverted shadow in her corner. Oh, sorry to hear, Puncher. Maybe next time. Of course it is, Flitter. Ouch. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't scratch that open. Owie. Apparently I've got a scab on the back of my leg. Must be from work. Looks like the Dark Queen did a little bit more work on her hair. Here we go. Of course, the Dark Queen, familiar in the Battletoads universe, Mr. X from the Streets of Rage. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a women's contest. Currently on her way to the ring, being accompanied by Mr. X. She has conquered many galaxies in her name. She is the Dark Queen! And the Dark Queen looks ready to go tonight. Her and Flint. I think this will be the first time they've been actually taking each other on since Flint, since she left and literally refounded the Flock. The darkness is ominous. Oh. her opponent from Dark Side, being accompanied to the ring by the Inverted Shadow. She is a founding member of the Flock. She is Flint! And Flint, living up to her name's reputation, she's literally like a flintlock pistol ready to go off. And with that spine buster of hers, which she landed out of nowhere at Sauble Beach Slam Fest, right into a pile of sand, dropping Twyla Meta right into it onto her head, and sealing the deal for the end of the match. And the Fireflies are out behind Flint here. Flint getting out of her entrance gear as Dark Queen staring across the ring at Flint here. And Flint, intense look on her face, and she's getting right into it. Dark Queen grabs her by the hair and takes her right into the mat. Tried to kick her, but Flint got out of it. Nice reverse, oh my God, reverse DDT, but had her knee out, drilling the back of the Dark Queen's head right into her knee. And the Dark Queen now resorting to a waist lock, takes Flint down. Holding on to her, Flint can't get out of it. Dark Queen lets her go. Tried to go for a kick, Flint caught her with a nice counter, and a fireman's carry, and Flint is now starting to regain control of this match. Grabbing Dark Queen and choking her in the middle of the ring. Not a very clean hold, but then again, most of the people that wrestle here are actually used to fighting dirty. Crucifix by the Dark Queen, grabbing a hold of Flint, and a nice snap suplex. Getting a little bit more oomph into it with a kick. Flint with an arm drag takeover, grabs the Dark Queen by the hair, and rams her right into the corner. There's a hard right and a chop, and Dark Queen returns the favor. There's a hard forearm, and another waist lock, and Flint with a backflip out of it. German suplex counter. Flint picks up the Dark Queen here. Got her right up. And oh no. No, Dark Queen able to fight out of it. You gotta figure she's looking to hit that German suplex, and oh, what a flapjack. And Mr. X now has Flint's attention. Dark Queen going right after her. Irish whip off the ropes, tried to go for a clothesline. Flint ducked it. And of course, Mr. X is going to try to get involved as Flint goes over the top onto the concrete. And I think she just hurt one of her thighs. The Dark Queen up on the top, tried to go for an elbow, no luck there. Arm drag takeover work though. And there's a hard lariat by Flint. Right there on the floor. These two girls fighting on the floor. As Flint thrown back into the ring. Oh wow, what a forearm shot. And into the ropes here, hard knee lift. Tried to go for a stomp, and Flint with the spine buster right in front of Mr. X. Dark Queen now measuring Flint here. Is she going to go for the F5? No, she's not. Flint with a counter. And grabs her, sidewalk slam. I think Flint's out there having the time of her life, to be honest. Oh, arm lock. Trying to go for a submission here. Dark Queen trying to get out of it, and there's a few hard shots to the head. Flint forced to relinquish the hold. Dark Queen with a nice roll into a Russian leg sweep. Picks Flint up, tries to go for a slam. Flint up and over the shoulders. Caught her coming in, picks her up for a fireman's carry, and drops her in the Death Valley driver. Rolls through, she's going to do it again. She's looking to put the Dark Queen out. One more. We got a pin attempt. 1, 2, 3, and Flint puts away the Dark Queen. Mr. X beside himself. He took his eyes off the action for whatever reason, and Flint managing to get the 3 count before X even realized what happened. There it is, the Death Valley driver that sealed the deal here. Now watch the cover. Mr. X screaming at the crowd. He turns around right as the referee is counting 3. Here is your winner, Flint. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to check it out when I can, Godzilla. Whoa! X is trying to grab her. What the hell was that all about? X tried to put his hands on Flint. What the hell was that? Whoa! What is he doing? Mr. X spinning Flint around. Flint slapped her. Flint slapped the hell out of him. Took the taste right out of his mouth. What a time to turn the camera away, guys. I think that cameraman's going to need to look for another job at some point. Nevertheless, we're going to move on. We've had this man, Vangelico, show up since Sauble Beach Slam Fest. He had an interpromotional match from the YWL. He took on our beast, so to speak, XPWL's resident ultimate hardcore, Violence. Violence came out on top, and then last week during Wednesday Night Whirlwind's usual broadcast, Vangelico not only showed up, he interfered in Violence's match. So apparently he wanted to come here tonight to prove that he can hang with these extreme professional wrestlers. And to do that, he picked out one of the other biggest, baddest ones in the yard. He picked out Wrath. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is an interpromotional match scheduled for one fall. Currently on his way to the ring representing the YWL, this is Vangelico! And this man, despite what happened last week on Whirlwind at Sauble Beach Slam Fest, he took Violence to the limit and then some. So this guy showing up here is actually a bit of a treat for us because he doesn't actually work for this company. He works for another organization that you can find on YouTube if you follow Texan Gamer 13. Vangelico, of course, from Los Santos, California. Thank you very much, Texan. Texan Gamer 13, of course, like I said, the YWL is there. Vangelico is a featured talent on their show. And he's about to do battle with one of our beasts. His opponent from Chroma City. He is one member of the Eternal Savages. This is Wrath. And Wrath getting a good look at Vangelico, kind of jaw-jacking on his way down here. Not exactly sure if that's advisable. Wrath has never faced this guy before. And not too many people fond of Wrath's tactics. He's not exactly very liked here in Canada. He's got a few places in the United States that cheer him, but that's about it. Wrath ready to go. The bell rings. And Evangelico not wasting any time. Body strikes. And Wrath with a hard clothesline taking him down. Boy, what a night. Between brawls between the women's division with Cynical Flitter and Stardust Glamour and Brianni Del Rey and Rainbine, apart from Tankintosh breaking out of that locker room that we had him in under sedation, coming out to the ring to try to fight with Dallas Be Awesome, only to get himself knocked out. Evangelico picks up Wrath with no effort and slams him with a military press power slam. Wrath now trying to fight back. Fireman's carry, Evangelico gets right off of him. No luck there. Wrath is going to have to change some of his tactics if he's going to actually beat this guy. Evangelico is really making short order of him. Oh, hard backbreaker. And Wrath trying to prove that our side of the woods is a lot more dangerous than the one Evangelico's used to. There's a nice power bomb. Evangelico, he did not really get affected, and he flattens Wrath in the corner. Or at least he tried to. Wrath tried to run him over. No luck there. Uh-oh. Pump handle, suplex, and oh, what a fist right to the mouth. Wrath going for some solid strikes here. Evangelico just a little bit too quick, and there's another lariat. And Evangelico, uh-oh, that's Violence's logo there. Evangelico's ready for him. Waiting for him to get out here. And he should look behind him. Lariat by Violence. Evangelico just had his lights knocked out. Wrath going for a cover. 1, 2. Evangelico barely kicked out. Bit of a payback for what Evangelico did to Violence last week. Came out during Violence's match and nailed him. Evangelico still in control here, but that lariat from Violence probably shook him up. Another military press power slam. And Wrath is having trouble with this guy. Oh, leg drop. Evangelico, I think that lariat just made him mad. Look at him. Getting vicious here. He's really going after Wrath's head. Just drilling him with those knee lifts. Over the top rope. Evangelico grabbing him on the second rope. Is he going to try to superplex him, deadlift him off the apron? Oh my God! A lot of strength there. Evangelico going for the cover here. Ref goes down. 1, 2. And Wrath barely gets the shoulder up there. Evangelico. Oh, hard lariat by Wrath. And Wrath going out of the ring, and he's looking for some weapons. And he's got himself a chair. Wrath went right after a chair. And what the hell? Evangelico twisting, and oh, what a sidewalk slam. Wrath flattening Evangelico in the corner here. Tried to go for a hard right hand, no luck there. There's a boot. What the hell? Evangelico, oh, tried to go for something. Wrath grabbed him and just threw him aside. And Wrath is trying to get away from him for a second there. Going under the apron looking for another toy. And he found a table. Evangelico's going to take it. Oh. Smashes Wrath with it. No point in setting it up. Oh, no. German suplex, and oh, my God, Evangelico's still holding on. 2 of them, and Wrath is landing on the concrete on the back of his head. Oh my God! 3 German suplexes, dropping Wrath directly on the back of his head. Wrath might have a concussion after this. We better get him to the EMTs and get him looked at after this match. Angelico's giving him a chance to get back up. Grabs the chair, and no luck there. Wrath gets it out of his hands and grabs Angelico and takes him right into the post. Wrath with his knee drilled into Angelico. And Wrath is going for a choke slam. Oh, wow. Choke slam backbreaker. Didn't even go for the full choke slam. He's going for a cover here. 1, 2, and Angelico kicks out again. Wrath can't believe it. Uh-oh, Wrath might be going for the end of days next. This is his patented finisher. And oh, wow, Angelico head first on the chair. 1, 2, 3, and Wrath takes him out with the end of days. Angelico probably regrets messing with Violence last week, especially after what just happened. Watch this lariat. I mean, he literally went dead right there. If anything, he's probably punch drunk. Wrath might have gotten dropped on the back of his head multiple times, but the way Angelico's face slammed into that steel chair, I wouldn't be surprised if there might be some facial damage. I mean, like shattered bone. There's another shot of these German suplexes. Choke slam, backbreaker. Here is your winner, Wrath. Angelico, we're going to get him to an EMT room to get his face looked at. He hit that chair hard. We'll hopefully have an update for you by next show, or maybe after the broadcast. We'll see what's going on. We'll be in the works of getting a Discord channel, possibly a little bit more public friendly in the coming weeks, I'm hoping. But in the meantime, we've got something else. It's been made official by management tonight. Rainbind Dash and Biryani Del Rey are going to fight tonight. No little spat like we had earlier. We're having an actual match. Rainbind looking to defeat the undefeated. Rainbind hella confident. I have a feeling that if anything, Rainbind is going to come out of this one. If anybody can actually put an end to Biryani's undefeated streak, it is Rainbind. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Currently on her way to the ring, representing the elements of insanity, this is the Cyber Rainboom, Rainbind Dash! And again, Rainbind looking to defeat the undefeated here as she steps in with Biryani Del Rey, who's on her way down. her opponent from her estate in Costa Rica. She is the rich bitch that backs up her bitch mouth. This is Brianni Del Rey. And Brianni is in a really confident stance coming into this. Not exactly sure if she should be taking Rainbine lightly, but again, you look at her victory streak and she has every right to be confident. Rainbine setting herself up. Brianni blowing kisses to the crowd. She's not even taking this serious. Bell rings and whoa, immediately Brianni with a clothesline taking Rainbine down. Rainbine and Brianni got into a spat earlier and now they're going to finish it in the ring. And Rainbine immediately taking Brianni to the corner. There's a hard kick. Brianni reverses. Rainbine reverses. There's another hard right hand. Irish whip to the other side. Tries to catch her with a crossbody, but Brianni got out of the way and hits her with a drop kick. And Brianni doing a bit of taunting here. And taking Rainbine to the corner. Again, Rainbine was the one that called Brianni out here. And by the looks of it, she might be regretting it. Brianni is not letting up on her at all. Rainbine with an Irish whip off the ropes here. Trying to lift Brianni up. Brianni trying to block it and hammers Rainbine right in the back. And there's another clothesline. Brianni really utilizing the clothesline and Rainbine kicking her in the head and catching her with a hard forearm. And Rainbine with an arm lock and grabbing Brianni's leg. Ow! You're not supposed to bend that way. Brianni breaking the hold, getting her arm out. And Rainbine, oh wow, Brianni feeding shots. She's clearly upset that Rainbine tried to use a submission hold on her. And belly to belly, up and over. Brianni Del Rey is, well, she's on fire. 1, 2, and Rainbine kicked out. Brianni looking a little surprised there. She's going out, up onto the top rope. What's she going to do? Off the top of the body splash, Rainbine got her knees up. Rainbine with an Irish whip of her own, runs in, handspring back elbow, but Brianni got out of the way. And choking Rainbine in the corner. Rainbine's usual setup is the back handspring into the 450 splash off the bottom rope, but she wasn't able to connect. She did this time though. Brianni got out of the way the first time, and there's the 450. 1, 2, and Brianni kicks out. And Rainbine surprised herself. Turns her over, trying to get Brianni on her feet. Brianni's up, and Hurricane Rana. And these two are exchanging hardcore moves. Trying to go for a slam, Rainbine up and over, and drills her with a reverse DDT. Rainbine's got a chance of taking Brianni's undefeated streak away from her, and she's doing a damn good job of it. Is she setting it up for the Rainbine cutter? Follows her in, up, over, and Rainbine cutter. Brianni Del Rey's undefeated streak might be over here. It is Rainbine with the Rainbine cutter off the top rope has finally defeated Brianni Del Rey. Say what you want about Brianni's attitude. Brianni had a hell of a winning streak here, and like I said, she backed up everything that she said, and she still does. She's lost once in a one-on-one contest. Rainbine being the girl to finally put this girl in her place. Brianni Del Rey's undefeated streak comes to an end at the hands of a former women's champion, and rightly so. Here is your winner, Rainbine Dash! Rainbine with a hell of a win here, and a bit of bragging rights. She defeated the undefeated Brianni Del Rey. And Del Rey, even though she's been defeated, that was still a hell of a long winning streak before she went into a loss. Tonight we have a special attraction for our main event. We have a tag team match between the Hippie and Jomako Kool-Aid, the tag team known as High Times, taking on Dark Omen Shadow, the team of Rachidile and the Inverted Shadow. And it's taking place in one of XPWL's trump cards, the Rusted Steel Cage. You can win by two ways. You can either win by pinfall or submission inside the ring, or you can attempt to escape the cage. If you do escape the cage, your partner must also escape the cage to actually win the match. That being said, because this is Tornado Tag rules, I think escape is the only option in this match. And Flitter, she may have crumbled as you claim, but she didn't go down without fighting. I wouldn't go stroking your ego too much yet. I mean, she could come back and whoop your ass next week, even though we're not going to have a show next week because I won't be around next week, of course. More on that before the show ends. I'll let you guys know. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. And it is a Tornado Tag Rusted Steel Cage match. Currently on their way down to the ring from Burnaby, British Columbia and Barbados, Jamaica, respectively. They are the Hippie and Joe Mako Kool-Aid, and they are the team High Times. And these two, they're either bombed out of their tree that they don't know what they're getting into, or they are really just out here to have fun tonight. Then again, we're in Canada where weed is legal. And I know these two are pretty packed stoners. I know, I saw that too, Ron. And here we go. The Dark Omen has descended over the extreme battlefield for the main event. The power in the realm of shadows mixed with the dark eye of the Dark Omen. And the demons have arrived. Their opponents from the realm of shadows and the edge of reality, respectively. They are Rachidile, and the Inverted Shadow. And their team is the Shadow of Dark Omen. And these two teamed up ever since Rachidile decided to delve his own magic into the Inverted Shadow, allowing him a taste of what it's like. And apparently these two have been pretty formidable as a demonic dark tag team. And Shad and Rachidile for a while were even the XPWL tag team champions until only last month. These two both now back in pursuit of the title that has eluded Rachidile in the championship that Shad almost won at Sobble Beach Slamfest. We're talking, of course, about the XPWL World Championship. That being said, one of these days, when they're in contention for the championship, they might end up facing each other someday. That's going to be a hell of a contest. The Beast and the Shadow Master. And they're encircling their prey, really. Cage is coming down. Here we go. You can only win by escaping. And immediately Rachidile zeroes in on the hippie. And Jamaco trying to get an early advantage. Shad takes him down. Gut wrench powerbomb. Joe having to deal with Inverted Shadow. Joe's got a little bit more of a weight advantage. Shad, on the other hand, very, very aggressive and very versatile in his surroundings. Whoa! Shad accidentally leveled by Rachidile. The hippie pulling him right in front of him. Pulled Shad right in front of a lariat. Rachidile accidentally leveling him. And they're in close quarters in the corner. This is not good. It's real easy to hurt your partner when you're that close. Hippie stuck in the corner here. Nice counter. And the hippie hammering on the top of Rachadile's head. Oh. And Joe now finally starting to have some problems here. Nice full Nelson slam by the hippie, who's now trying to fight off Rachidile. Shad grabbing Joe and hitting him with a spine buster. And he's going for a giant swing already. Round and round, Jamaco goes. Where he stops, nobody knows. Rachidile trying to go for a roundhouse kick, no luck there. Picks up the hippie, comes in, there it is, roundhouse. Of course, the rusted cage match made up of old steel cages, a prison yard wall, and basically whatever the hell we can find that wasn't nailed down to weld onto this damn thing. And Rachidile seems to be going for the twisted reality. Shad, on the other hand, having problems of his own with Jamaco hitting the Samoan drop, and Jamaco's trying to get the hell out of here. Rachidile too busy with the hippie to even know what's going on. And Joe is trying to get the hell out of Dodge. And Rachidile, he's going the other way. Shad now trying to go after Joe. Joe's on the top of the cage trying to make his way out. Rachidile on the other side of the cage trying to do the same. And there goes the hippie after Joe. Or sorry, the hippie after Rachidile. And oh, Shad falls off the cage. The hippie trying to get out. And Joe is at the top. And if the hippie gets out of the cage, Joe's in even bigger trouble. Shad hammering on Joe's back, trying to get him to come down. Grabbing him by the leg, and he's pulling. Oh, there we go. It's coming down to a one-on-one contest here. The hippie making his way out of the cage now. And it's down to Shad and Jamaco up here on the side wall. Oh. And oh, Joe landed. Back in the ring, he's down. Shad hitting the spine buster earlier. He might actually get out of here and win this. And he's trying to get the hell out of there real quick. There goes Joe going up the cage after him. Is he going to make it? Shad, he's over the top. Jamaco's trying to go up after him. It's too late. Shad's already halfway down. The Dark Omen Shadows walking away from the rusted steel cage. The winners. The hippie didn't even realize what the hell Rachidile and Shad's game plan was. Divide and conquer. As soon as the two of them had one of them outside the cage, they baited one of them to follow Rachidile out. That being the hippie, and then Shad taking full advantage, going after Jamaco and just pounding him back into the canvas. Here are your winners, Rachidile and the Inverted Shadow, Dark Omens Shadows. That being said, this brings us to the end of our broadcast, and I thank all of our new viewers from the public Demented 6 server. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, for whoever did join us. If you like what you saw, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We're always looking for new viewers. And thank you very much again for joining us tonight. Unfortunately, I have to let you all know that we will not be holding another Slam Masters this Saturday or a Wednesday Night Whirlwind next Wednesday. Unfortunately, I will be unable to stream as I will be on vacation. So, that being said, not this Saturday, but next Saturday when I get back, chances are we will have a Saturday Night Slam Masters. If not, we'll be having Slam Masters on that Sunday. That being said, though, as I said, everybody, for all of us here at XPWL, I'm Mark Wondersham, your lead commentator, saying good night, everybody, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And again, remember, like, share, and subscribe. The Extreme Battlefield is open for anyone to watch.